The story begins in the vast plains of Oklahoma, where a team of storm chasers is conducting a high risk experiment. Their goal is to use new technology to intervene in the intensity of tornadoes, hoping to reduce their destructive power. Kate Cooper, a meteorologist on the team, is responsible for monitoring the tornado, while her teammates, Harvey, Andy, Pravin, and Jeb, handle equipment operations and data collection. The weather conditions are extreme that day, and a powerful tornado is forming. Kate and her team quickly spring into action, releasing a special chemical solution into the tornado, hoping to weaken it. However, things do not go as planned. Instead of weakening, the tornado rapidly intensifies to an EF5 level, its violent winds consuming everything in its path. The team is forced to split up and escape, but in the end, Andy, Pravin, and Jeb tragically lose their lives, leaving only Kate and Harvey as survivors. This disaster leaves an unshakable trauma in Kate's heart, prompting her to quit storm chasing and distance herself from this dangerous world. 5 years later, Kate has settled into a stable job at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, in New York. However, Harvey has not given up on storm research. He has joined a company called StormPAR, which is dedicated to developing more advanced tornado monitoring technology. One day, Harvey reaches out to Kate, hoping she will return to the storm chasing team to help test a new storm scanning system. At first, Kate refuses, but after seeing a news report of a tornado destroying a town, she realizes she cannot truly escape this world. Eventually, she decides to return to storm chasing and joins Harvey back in Oklahoma. Meanwhile, a well-known YouTube storm chaser, Tyler Owens, also arrives in Oklahoma with his team, planning to film a series of tornado chasing videos to attract more viewers. His team consists of Boone, Danny, Dexter, Lily, and a British journalist named Ben, who documents their journey. Tyler's goal is not just to showcase the power of tornadoes, but also to generate revenue from his content to help disaster-stricken areas. Kate's team and Tyler's team cross paths during a chase. Kate, still haunted by her past trauma, freezes at a critical moment, preventing her from properly handling the equipment. Though the mission successfully captures data on an EF3 tornado, one of their sensors is lost to the storm. Kate and Harvey narrowly escape, further straining their already tense relationship. After the tornado, they travel to a town called Crystal Springs, which was devastated by the storm, to assist in rescue efforts. Kate realizes that while Tyler's team initially seemed like they were only chasing storms for fame, they actually donate part of their earnings to help disaster victims. This makes her question her earlier assumptions. At the same time, she grows suspicious of StormPAR's investor, Riggs, who appears to be profiting from disaster-stricken areas by purchasing land at low prices. That evening, Tyler invites Kate to a rodeo event in Stillwater, offering her a brief escape from their work. However, another disaster strikes. A sudden EF4 tornado forms and heads straight for them. They are forced to take shelter in an empty swimming pool at a roadside motel as the tornado tears through the area. After surviving yet another near-death experience, Kate and Harvey have a heated argument, blaming each other for past failures. Kate begins to doubt whether she should continue storm chasing. Feeling conflicted, she returns to her mother's house in Sapulpa. Tyler follows her there, encouraging her to attempt her abandoned experiment once more, using chemical compounds to weaken tornadoes. Kate initially refuses, but Tyler's persistence rekindles her determination. Together, they refine the experiment, this time adding silver iodide to enhance the solution's effectiveness. Before long, another tornado begins to form, and the team decides to put their improved plan to the test. However, as the storm intensifies, the situation becomes increasingly dangerous. StormPAR's Scott deems the mission too risky and abandons the chase, but Harvey chooses to stay and assist Kate. The tornado quickly strengthens to an EF5 level and moves toward the town of El Reno. Kate, Tyler, and their team spring into action, doing everything they can to evacuate residents. Due to time constraints, not everyone makes it to the designated shelters. They decide to lead the remaining residents to an old movie theater for safety. Meanwhile, Kate prepares to drive directly into the tornado's core to execute the final phase of the experiment. Kate and Tyler drive a truck carrying the modified chemical mixture into the storm. They must release the compounds before the tornado reaches its most destructive phase, or the town will face total devastation. In a tense and critical moment, Kate successfully deploys the silver iodide and sodium polyacrylate into the vortex. The tornado's energy begins to diminish rapidly, its intensity dropping until it ultimately dissipates. The town is spared from further destruction, and Kate and Tyler narrowly escape with their lives. After the storm, Kate prepares to return to New York. Harvey assures her that he will continue refining their research, hoping to develop a true method for reducing tornado damage. Tyler also comes to the airport to see her off, trying to convince her to stay. When Kate learns that her flight is delayed due to high winds, she realizes she still has a passion for storm chasing. Instead of leaving, she decides to remain in Oklahoma and continue working with Tyler and Harvey to pursue new advancements in tornado research. The film ends with a montage showing Kate, Tyler, and Harvey collaborating on future storm research projects, symbolizing their growth and dedication. It also suggests a future filled with possibilities in the field of tornado mitigation.